Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So today you're going to have a look at some new mods. So first up we got this in front of us. This is Woodshed by user 555. It's 5.14 megabyte on the download and you're going to find this in the construction menu. We'll go in there, on the sheds, scroll all the way along to the end and it's there, 35 grand. So we'll go up to it. All these doors along the front here, they all open up. But they're a little bit strange. I'll show you what I mean. So we open that one up. Obviously we go in. Decent bit of space for small machinery. If you want to store your stuff in there. I'm going to close that one. Because they all open, but they all open differently. If you go for the wrong one, and you end up opening the wrong door. It's really random. Like that. So like, we open that one, then we open that one, and it just moved into its place. So we'll open that one, and then there's a door behind it. No, I won't close it, we'll go outside. And that's closing behind it. That's proper Harry Potter randomness, isn't it? And we'll open that one, it's opening the front one. We'll open that one. See what I mean? It's like you've got to really mess around with it to get the right door. So if you've got like a tractor in it, and you could be spending half an hour trying to get the door open for it. That being said, it is nicely detailed. Obviously, if you can get the hang of the doors and how they work, you're on to a winner. I do think that's really strange. Like maybe one of them opens from the inside and one opens from the outside. That's closing. That's it closed. Now it's opening. Oh, this is proper strange. That being said, it is an alright shed, nicely detailed. The old woodwork in it and all the framework inside. Just the doors are a little bit strange. Anyway, we'll move on. Right, next up we got the small vehicle workshop. This is by Vanquish081, 6.20 megabyte on the download, and it's a small workshop to fix your vehicles with. Obviously you can't open those doors, they are just for decoration only, but you pull your equipment up to here, just sort of around that hatch line area, hit the spanner and away you go. So we'll pull our tractor up. When it gets started, come on tractor, there we are. So you pull it just in front like so, then into there, hit the workshop menu, and then you can repair your tractor. So right, that is nice and small, so it's not going to take up too much ground. Excellent. Right, next up we've got Barn with Workshop. This is by Agra Modding, 12.01 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find this in the construction menu again. And it's under barns and sheds, buildings and sheds, sorry. There you are, Barn with Workshop, 37 grand to buy. Place it down and away you go. So obviously you got this little bit of storage area here. You can put your tractors in. Go up this ladder and you've got a little bit of a hay loft. Maybe if you're using the small bales from the shop, you might want to put them up there. And then next door, we'll go up to here. We'll open that up. Nicely animated doors, nice sound on them. There we are. So again, we'll pull our tractor up just outside, like so. And you go in up to the workbench, hit the menu, and there we are, repair your tractor. That's alright, that is. I like that, nicely detailed. Obviously you got a bit of storage to the left hand side there. Yeah, excellent. Right, next up we've got Big Barn. This is by Didek96. It's 19.62 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find this in the construction menu on the buildings and sheds. There, 37 grand to buy. Now just have a warning with this, because look how big it is. I know it says big barn in the name, but you never really get an idea of it till you place it down. That's huge. It's taking up that whole length of that field. Absolutely huge. That being said, it's nicely detailed. Old school farmhouse brickwork. Top quality landscape in there. We'll open it up. Go inside there. It is nicely detailed. I mean, look at all this framework here. That is very nice. I do like that. Excellent. So no lights in here. We'll go next door. We'll open that one up to the bigger section. There's no lights in this side either. But again, same framework. That is really nice inside, that is. Look at the framework. Oh, that is well detailed. Very nice. Excellent. Obviously, you're going to fit loads of stuff in here. You do need to be careful of the pillars in the middle, mind you. Anything really big, I think you're going to get stuck. But if you've got sort of like small to medium equipment, it should be alright. Ah, it's alright, that is. Excellent. Obviously, it is called Big Barn, so the name sort of gives it away. But if you want to place one of these down, just bear in mind of how big it actually is. Right, next up we've got the Honey Pallet Warehouse. This is by Tarksy007, 1.23 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find this in the construction menu under animals. So obviously Honey Warehouse, it's going to be under bees. So we'll scroll along there. 15 grand to buy, place it down, and then away you go. So obviously chuck down a load of beehives just to get some honey into it. So you come up to here, it comes under the production chain menu. Now there is one thing it says there, 72 cycles per month and £48 per cycle. Now if we go into the money menu, if we then look there, production costs, it doesn't actually charge you anything. Even though it says that in the production chain menu, it hasn't charged me anything. I've had this on the go for best part of a year and it hasn't charged me a bean, which is excellent. Now this is going to hold 30,000 litres, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, inside the factory. We've got a pallet there, which is a bit random because that's the... No, it's not random. That's the... Yeah, that's the unloading point. So I don't know why they've put a pallet out there. Strange. But round here, this is where the pallets are going to spawn normally. I don't know why that one's there, mind you. So we've got 12 pallets there. So what's that? 4, 8, 12, 4,800 litres there, plus the 30,000 in the warehouse. So if you want to bang one of these down for your honey exploits, this could be very nice indeed. Obviously we've had the one, was it yesterday or the day before, where we could have like up to 24 pallets, but this is excellent. Absolutely excellent. And obviously because it's the production chain as well, you can go into it, if you want to do it, mind you, and you can change that from storing to selling and then to distributing if you've got the cereal factory on the go. That's very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Excellent. Right, next up is this random looking thing here. This is the EDrive Elena by ITS. It's 0.28 megabyte on the download. Now according to the website it says this is only a helping tool, but then it goes on to say the EDrive Elena can create tram and drive lanes. Okay. We'll get into the tractor, because you can go on any end if you've got a 3-point link. So we'll back it up. Like so. Attach it there. So you've got two options. You've got the drive laner 1 option and then the monitor adjustment in 2. So drive laner 1, if we do L, B and A, it puts the sticks out the back. We'll call them sticks. Yeah, we'll call them sticks. Like so. And then if we do LB and left on the D-pad, open cover, we'll turn them on and off. If we then go into the drive laner monitor adjustment section, we'll go in the cab for this, you'll see nothing there. If we do LB and right stick up and down, raises it and lowers it. This is the monitor for the whole system. If we do LB and right stick left and right, obviously that moves that left and right. If we do RB and right stick, left and right, we'll tilt it that way. And then up and down, we'll move it like that. There we are. And that's it. I mean, but the issue I've got with this, to be honest, is I tried it out, and whilst yes, you can move it around and make adjustments to it and whatever, it's like LB and RB together, left and right stick will move the green sticks in and out, and then LB and RB and right stick come down, will move them further away from your tractor or closer to your tractor. But that's it, it's just a guide really, because it doesn't allow you to create tram lines when you're sowing. I tried it on a few different seeders and it never did anything. So other than a guide, that's about it really. It's not what I thought it was. Anyway, and drop it in the comments below if you can get it to do the tram lines, but I couldn't seem to get it to do it. So yeah, okay, we'll move on. Right, next up we got the Class Convio Flex Pack. This is by Geft25, 41.03 megabyte on the download, and it's these two Class Convio Flex headers. Now according to the combination section, this is for the Trion harvester. So you've got the Flex 770, which is 7.7 meter working width, then the Flex 930, which is a 9.3 meter working width. So obviously you go for whichever one you want to go for. They all go on the front of that Trion. There's no options, they are as they are. So the 930 is 58,600 and then the 770 is 49,300. So obviously you want to keep it all nice and class on your farm. Very nice indeed. Right, next up we got the Ermo Evo FSV. This is by Mirosed, 7.64 megabyte on the download, and it's a plough. Well, it's actually two ploughs to be fair. So to start off with, it's 21 grand to buy, and that's got a 2.6 meter working width. It's going to require 230 horsepower from the tractor. You then got on the options, you got universal mould boards, or you can have slatted mould boards. Then got wheels, you've got the Trelleborg T421s, Trelleborg AW305, and then the Mitas FL02. You can then have a depth of 30 centimeters or 40 centimeters. Then you can have the FSV Evo 4 or the FSV Evo 5. God, that's a lot to say, that is. FSV. Try saying that 10 times in a row. Anyway, main colour, we'll change that to the grey, like so. And then the rim colour, obviously we can change the rim colours. So that's your options. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of the small equipment. This looks really nice and really detailed, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the smaller equipment, especially with ploughs. I think the bigger the better. But if you are into the 3 meter crew, this could be very nice for you. Right, next up we've got the 2PTS6A by FSSA modding team, 16.73 megabyte on the download, and it's a trailer, so you're going to find it under the trailers section. So it starts off with a 6,200 litre capacity. You can then increase that to 11,100 and then 18,500. You can also have it with 19,100 and then as a bale trailer. So that's your options for it. Then you've got labels, you've got standard, you then got PTS 6A, or remove the labels altogether. Spare wheel, well, low down, there you are. Spare wheel standard, or remove it. And then wheel setup, you've got the KF105, or KF105 plus the mud guards, KF97, slightly taller wheels, and then the KF97 with the mud guards. So that's your options there. Main colour, we'll change that to green, changes the main body of it. Design colour, we'll change that to red, changes the frame. And then rim colour, obviously is going to change the colour of your rims. So obviously Not too big on the capacity side, mind you. I mean, just under 20,000 for the top one. Although that has got the pivot joint on the front, which I'm terrible at reversing. Well, that is just me. I fully admit that. It is just me. But that's alright though. Nicely detailed. Excellent. Right, next up we've got the Chrome GX440. This is by Schnibble Modding, 7.01 megabyte on the download, and it's in the trailer section again. So we got the options there of the Trailerborgs, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and then back to Trailerborg. You've got wheel setup, you've got standard, wide tyres, then back to standard. So usual shenanigans on the go there. And then you've got the option of a cover, no or yes. So that'll fold in when you're out and about. And obviously with the Chrome trailers, that back bit does lift up. So if you are putting some feed into your animals, just be careful if you're using one of the barns, because they got quite low roofs on them. So this is going to hold 44,000 litres. It will take pretty much everything the game can throw at you. So if you want to keep your Chrome allegiance on the go, it's very nice indeed. Right, so the last one for the day, it's the Amazon Pantera 4502. This is by Landev, 11.50 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find this under sprayers in the vehicle section. So you got options there on the tyres, so Trailerborg, Michelin, Vredestein, and then back to Trailerborgs. You've got narrow, narrow 2, narrow 3, and then back to narrow. So usual things on the go there. And that is your only options on it. So it comes with a 218 horsepower engine. It will run at 31 mile an hour. It's got 4,500 litre tank capacity for its sprayage. And it's got a 41 metre working width. So, we're in it now. Now, things you need to know. Okay, LB and right stick left and right will move the track of the wheels out like so. We'll do LB and B, we'll unfold it, LB and A, sorry. And then if we do LB and, no, RB, sorry, and left sticking, you'll have all-wheel steering at the moment. You can then have front-wheel steering only, rear-wheel steering only, crab steer left, crab steer right, and then back to all-wheel steering. And then if you want to change the working width, you'll do LB and right stick in. You can then lower it down all the way to 2.5 meters if you want to, or all the way out to 41, and then obviously increments in between. And then LB and right stick up and down will move the boom up and down like so. That's massive. 41 meter. Excellent. You can get loads of done here really quickly. Got massive fields, get one of these on the go, get your spray in. Did it take herbicide? Yeah, herbicide and fertilizer. You're gonna get your big fields done in no time. Excellent. Right, that's it for mods today. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.